India, land and climate. India is home to an extraordinary variety of climatic variations ranging from tropical in the south to temperate and alpine in the north. The Himalayas. Look at the physical map of India. In the north of the map, you will see a color which extends from west to east. This color represents the highlands. These highlands are called mountains. The name of these mountains is the Himalayas. The word Himalaya means the abode of snow. This name has been given to this mountain range because most of its peaks are covered with snow throughout the year. The Himalayas form a great natural barrier in the north of our country. The highest mountain peak in the world, Mount Everest, is also a part of the Himalayas. The snow-covered peaks of the Himalayas are the source of many rivers, namely the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Indus, the Satluj, and the Brahmaputra, etc. The middle parts of the Himalayas are covered with thick forests. There are many hill stations in the middle ranges of the Himalayas. These are Dalhousie, Mussoorie, Nainital, Darjeeling, Manali, Shimla, etc. People from plains go to these hill stations to enjoy the serene beauty of hills. The other parts of India also have highlands which are lesser in height. These are called hills. The Aravalli Hills, the Satpura Hills, the Vindhya and the Mahadeo Hills are some of the important hills in the central part of the country. The Northern Plains. The Northern Plains lie to the south of the Himalayas. These plains cover a large area of flat land and are also called the Indo-Gangetic Plains. Many rivers, namely the Indus, the Ganga, the Satluj, etc., flow from the Himalayas. These rivers make the plains very fertile. Most of the food grains of India are produced in this region. The Indian Peninsula. The Indian Peninsula lies in the southern part of India. You will see that the southern part of India is surrounded by the Arabian Sea in the west, the Indian Ocean in the south, and the Bay of Bengal in the east. This is called the Indian Peninsula. India is the largest peninsula in the world as it is surrounded by water bodies from three sides. The Deccan Plateau. To the south of the northern plains and in the Indian Peninsula lies the Deccan Plateau. The southern plateaus cover the largest part of our country. The top of the plateau is flat like a table. The major rivers of the southern plateau are the Krishna, the Kaveri, the Godavari and the Mahanadi. These rivers get their water from rain and mostly have very little water in summer. The Deccan Plateau looks like a triangle in shape. The plateau is surrounded by hills and extends over 8 states of the country. The Deccan Plateau is also rich in minerals. Many tribes of India live in this region of the country. The desert. A very large area in the northwestern part of the country is covered with sand and is called desert. The Indian desert is known as the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert. It extends to most of Rajasthan and also to some parts of South Punjab and Haryana. The extreme hot and dry climate makes it difficult to live in the desert. The camel is called the ship of the desert. It can survive and work in the desert without drinking water for many days. Islands. You must have seen vast stretches of land on the map, which are completely surrounded by water. These are called islands. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands situated in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea are the examples. Climate. The presence of mountains, river, plains and forests leads to different climate in different parts of India. In the north on the mountains, the climate is extremely cold because most of the peaks are covered with snow throughout the year. In southern India, mainly in the coastal areas, the climate is neither very hot in summer nor very cold in winter. The rainfall also varies from place to place in India. Mawsynram in Meghalaya records the highest rainfall in the world, whereas the Great Indian Desert receives the lowest rainfall in the country.